The village of Kwamlabini was known for two things, its red dusty roads and the way people carried each other's pain like family. Every Sunday, women wrapped in colorful African print dresses gathered beneath the giant medula tree after church, while old men sat on wooden benches telling stories about ancestors and forgotten wars. Among the villagers lived two sisters. The older sister, Modlamini, was respected everywhere. Her husband had died years before, but she raised her children with dignity and prayer. She had two daughters, Ayanda and Thando, both breathtakingly beautiful, educated, humble, and successful. Ayanda worked at a bank in town, while Thando was studying to become a teacher. People admired them. Even the elders would whisper, "Those girls were raised well." But not everyone said it with love. The younger sister, Moswain, carried bitterness inside her heart like burning coal. Life had not been kind to her. Her husband drank too much and disappeared for days. Their small homestead was always filled with shouting and unpaid debts. Her only daughter, Zinal, struggled with everything. She failed school twice. She could not keep a job. And wherever she went, people compared her to her cousins. It hurt her deeply. At family gatherings, women would praise Ayanda's beauty and Thando's intelligence while Zinal sat quietly in the corner pretending not to hear. One evening, as the rain hammered against the tin roof of their hut, Moswain sat beside the fire stirring stiff pap with anger in her eyes. "They think they are better than us," she said bitterly. Zinal kept silent. "You sit there crying while your cousins shine," her mother continued. "Do you know why people respect them? Because they know nothing about them." Zinal looked up slowly. "What do you mean, Mama?" Moswain leaned closer. "You must become close to Ayanda. Very close. Friends tell each other secrets." The fire crackled loudly between them. "And when we know everything," Moswain whispered, "we will destroy her." Zinal's stomach tightened. At first, she hesitated. Ayanda had always been kind to her. Even when others mocked her clothes or laughed at her broken English, Ayanda defended her. But jealousy is dangerous when watered daily. Slowly, Zinal obeyed. She began visiting Modlamini's home often. She helped Ayanda cook. They walked together to the river. They laughed together during weddings and church ceremonies. Soon, they became inseparable. Ayanda trusted her completely. She told Zinal about her dreams. About the man she secretly loved in Johannesburg. About the money she was saving to build her mother a brick house. And every night, Zinal carried those secrets back home. Moswain listened carefully. Like a hunter studying prey. Months passed. Then one cold winter morning, a messenger arrived on horseback carrying heartbreaking news. Their uncle, Bobamthethwa, had died suddenly in a nearby village. The entire family prepared for the funeral. Cars filled the dusty roads. Women wore black headscarves and traditional Xhosa blankets. Men slaughtered cows while church hymns echoed through the hills. The funeral lasted 3 days. At night, mourners sat around fires drinking tea and sharing memories of the old man. But beneath the mourning, something dark was growing. On the second day of the funeral, Moswain called Zinal behind the cooking tents where giant pots of stew boiled over open fires. "Mama, I don't want to do this anymore," Zinal whispered nervously. But Moswain's face hardened. "You are weak," she hissed. "Look at your life. Look at hers." From inside her handbag, she removed a tiny wrapped paper packet. Zinal's hands trembled. "What is that?" "Something that will humble her." Zinal stepped back in fear. "No. You think she loves you?" Moswain snapped. "People like Ayanda never suffer. Today she will learn." Near the serving tables, Ayanda was laughing with cousins while helping dish food for mourners. The village choir sang softly in the background. No one noticed Moswain watching from a distance. No one noticed Zinal shaking uncontrollably. The packet felt heavy in her hand. Too heavy. Then suddenly, Ayanda, someone shouted from across the yard. Ayanda turned away for a moment. And in that brief moment, Zinal moved closer to the food pots. Her breathing became fast. Sweat rolled down her forehead. The voices around her faded. All she could hear was her mother's words. Today she will learn. Zinal slowly opened the packet with trembling fingers. And just before she poured it into the plate, someone grabbed her wrist. Hard. Her eyes widened in terror. The spoon fell to the ground. The entire tent went silent. To be continued.